Let me put it in full screen just in case. I just don't see. Okay, yes, you have to count those 2 knockdowns, and yes, knockdowns are 10-8 rounds. You have to count those. I get that, but I don't see how. How? Now we know we are educated boxing fans. We know that when you go over the foreign territory, and Tyson Fury knew, even when he fought Klitschko, he didn't think he was going to get a decision. We know about that shit. But in this case, this was not a close fight. Even with the knockdowns, how many rounds did you give Wilder? I found 1 round to give him. Now, of course, we have to go back and watch the fight again. I don't have time to do it now. I got to do it in the morning. You know? But when stuff like this happens, especially when you look, oh wait, let's hear what Lou Dibella is back. Hold on. What's he talking about? I'm surprised he don't got a beer. He usually got like a Bud Light or a Corona. Some old light shit. Let me turn it up.
Condition he probably has ever been in. How many guys come back from that knockout in the last round? I mean, dude, his eyes rolled in his head. He came up, he like literally popped up.
Listen,
Undertaker.
I thought he like saw Christ. When his eyes got all big, we're going to go back and watch it later on in the video.
And I got to think about what fight it was, but it was a similar situation.
And people are like, you know, he should have been knocked out. The ref should have stopped it. We need more. Jack Reese is a very, very respectable referee.
Yeah. It actually was. Actually, I just got reminded of the fight I've seen again. It was home.
What punches were Wilder's? Was Wilder landing, though? Listen, this is the reason why I do these. Hold up.
Lou, do you feel like Deontay has to go over there, given the first fight was here, and a lot of the people thought that Fury won the fight and that the judging...
We're going to talk about all of this.
No one's going to foreclose anybody. No one's going to decide anything right now.
We need more refs. He's a very respectable referee. In big fights, you give a fighter a chance.
And lastly, just, you know, what does this do, in your opinion, for the division? Like, you look at the...
Oh, this energized the division hugely. I mean, the top of this division is super high quality for the first time in a long, long time. There's an American heavyweight champion that people we can be proud of. There's 2 guys over in Great Britain that are great champions. I personally, I'm not denigrating anybody, but I think both guys tonight could easily, not easily, but both guys tonight very possibly would beat the 3rd guy.
Yes.
I think
all of them.
Great night.
No shade on AJ. He can beat them too.
You know the old saying, so goes the heavyweight division, so goes boxing. Tonight was a great night for boxing. The heavyweights are back on the picture, and we have a great American heavyweight champion. Fury came over here, and man, a 6'9" guy that can box like that, come on, that's unbelievable. I mean, that guy is a master boxer. And the knockdown that he popped up from in the 12th round, very few men in the history of boxing can pop up in the heavyweight division being knocked down that hard. I mean, he was fucked up. I was running toward the ring. Shelly Finkel was on the stairs. I mean, Tyson's eyes rolled in his head. But he literally popped up like the Undertaker, and I was sitting there going, oh my God, holy shit. You know, I was shocked.
Hey, look.
But, yeah.
Tyson, camera view for the LA News Observer.
Nobody agrees with you when you say the referee should have stopped the fight. He was not hurt. He wasn't down there shaking or punching air and shit. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
All out there and they put it all on the line.
I'm sorry.
They both leave healthy, and the fans are happy. What's there to be upset about, man? Like, you know, really, like, could you have had it a round or 2 for Fury? Do I understand why particularly the travelers that came here and the gypsies that support Tyson are upset? Do I understand? Sure. Do I understand why there are people on Deontay's side that sat there and said we knocked him down twice, we should have won? Okay. You know what? Doesn't matter. It was a great fight.
Comments are way too fast. Can't read them. I'm trying. Can't.
Even though it might have been controversial in a sense, there are people that thought it could have gone either way. Boxing won. The fans won. The future of boxing is brighter because the heavyweight division right now is so vibrant.
Lou, right here. You said that the rematch will be wherever they can make the most money. Why it seems like there's a reluctance to put it in Vegas where everything else is when it comes to boxing?
I mean, look, I gotta be honest right now. I think Tyson's going back to his family, going to celebrate Christmas. Deontay's going back to his family, he's going to celebrate Christmas. We'll talk about everything else after the new year. The year ended really well for professional boxing. Tonight, it was really a great way to usher out 2018. Two of the best heavyweights in the world, maybe, in my opinion, frankly, they are the two best heavyweights in the world put on a show tonight. And they both did their thing. Tyson boxed his ass off. Very few heavyweights in the history of boxing can box like that. Deontay Wilder, maybe not having his greatest night ever, still put the guy down twice and almost had him out. Very few guys would have gotten up from that second knockdown. You know, honestly, the judging, there was nothing to complain about, really. I mean, like, the decision was fair. It was a good night across the board. And it was great to see Tyson be the sport he was up here and the sport he was in the ring. And similarly, Deontay Wilder. When those guys embraced in that ring, that was true respect. And it was deserved.
Final question for me. Regardless of what happens in early 2019, they fight wherever. Do you think y'all can finally get Joshua here to America?
I don't give a shit about Joshua right now.
Lou,